Hello guys, Robot One here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video and a segment of the future of Yu-Gi-Oh, because we've got more stuff to talk about today, guys, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about cards coming out later in the game and discuss what their compatibility is and what their playability will be. So we've got more cards to talk about, more cards coming from Infinity Chaser. We've got some more Evil Eyes, we've got some more Infinity Chasers. Infinity Engines, and we've got we've got some more Evil Witch, we got the Witchcraft, we've got the Infinity Engine, and we've got more Evil Eye cards to talk about because of, new stuff has been revealed, and we've even got a new Speedroid card to talk about as well. So I want to talk about these, I want to see what their effects do, and I want to know how good they are. So let's get into this so we can find out. So we start off with Medusa, Watcher of the Evil Eye, and I've not really read any of these. I've read this one because of things happen and they make me restart making videos. Annoyance, but nonetheless, let's see what these does. Let's see what these do. So Medusa, Watcher of the Evil Eye, level 4 Dark Fiend effect monster, 1400 attack, 1600 defense. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one Evil Eye card in your graveyard, except Medusa, Watcher of the Evil Eye. Add that card to your hand. So it's the recyclability card, which is nice because of all decks. It's nice to have a deck that can recycle things, which is always really good. If this card is equipped with Evil Eye of Selene, quick effect, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish that monster. Okay. So if it's equipped with the standard Evil Eye equipped spell, I believe, Evil Eye, yeah. So if it's equipped with this, the Evil Eye of Selene, it will be able to banish a monster from your opponent's graveyard. Okay, that's not bad. I like the first effect more because it's recyclability. Plus, we've already got a Stratos in the deck, which is nice. But what else we got? We got Bagilius. I'm probably destroying that name. Retainer of the Evil Eye. Level 3 Dark Fiend effect monster. 400 attack, 2k defense. You can only switch in this card with this card's name with its first effect once per turn. So you can only special summon a card with this card's name with its first effect. So you can't special summon this card by any other means. Okay. You can only activate the second effect once per turn. If you control an Evil Eye monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, that's nice. So if you normal summon the Stratos and search this, then you're able to then special summon this from your hand. So that's a pretty good effect. That helps a lot. During your main phase, you can send one Evil Eye spell trap card from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, that's really nice, actually, because when you think about it, this combos off well with this, where this can recycle things. But obviously, this would already have to be on the board. This would already have to send things for this to be able to use that sort of combo ability or have an additional summon. But even still, it's nice to be able to have another way to search through your deck and just get to the cards that you need. So this is actually really nice in that way as well. So we've got a new field spell card, which is Pareidolia, or Domain of the Evil Eye. Okay, so it's like Transylvania. I do like the artwork though on the castle. That's really cool. So when this card, you can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. When this card is activated, you can add one Evil Eye monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's really nice. So it's got basically a Union Hanger, Zephyr, Oracle, a Trickster Reincarnation. It's got an effect that will add an Evil Eye to your hand. That's pretty good. That's always nice to have in a deck, so it makes your deck even more searchable, being like playing 8 things that can search cards. It's looking like Trickstar to me right now, so it's decent so far. Once per turn, while you control an Evil Eye of Selene in your spell and trap card zone, with an Evil Eye monster you control, when an Evil Eye monster you control is attacked during damage calculation, you can activate this effect. Damage you take from this battle is also inflicted to your opponent. Okay, that's interesting. So if your opponent attacks your monster and you've got the Evil Eye equipped spell attached to it, then your opponent is basically taking the damage you would take as well. So you both take the damage, but your opponent is also taking said damage. So if your opponent's on lower life, then you could combo this off with you could basically say, oh, I'm going to put you really low, and then if you attack me, you die. Simple, simple. And its final effect is, if this card in the field spell zone is destroyed by an effect, you can target one evil eye monster in your graveyard at that target count. Okay. Okay, that's actually really good. So it's also got like a Cosmo Town sort of effect built in where if it were to be destroyed, you get to recover resources, which is actually really nice because having a way to search and recover resources in a single card, that's not something we see all the time. So that's actually really good for this kind of deck. So I like that a lot. I like that. Field spell's good. I wouldn't call it broken because of this effect isn't amazing. It's decent, but it's not amazing. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we have Forbidden Awakening of the Evil Eye. Okay, so it's a normal spell card. You can only activate one card with this name once per turn. Especially one Evil Eye monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay, so it's a monster reborn. If Evil Eye of Selene is in your spell and trap card zone, you can special one Evil Eye monster from your deck instead. Okay, that's really good. So you got the Evil Eye of Selene in your spell and trap card zone. You can special summon this. You can special summon this, all from your deck. Or you can even special summon the Stratos, but I'm not sure if it needs to be special summon or normal summoned. So it's actually pretty good. Well, you can't special summon this actually because you can only special summon a card with this card's name with its first effect once per turn. But yeah, yeah, this is actually pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. This is a good card. Okay, so Curse of the Evil Eye. Okay, is the next spell. Quick play spell card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. If you control an Evil Eye monster, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls to destroy that target. If Evil Eye Selene is in your spell and trap card zone, the card destroyed by this effect is banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. So it's a Cosmic Cyclone for your deck. I think it would be better just to run a Cosmic Cyclone, to be honest. Like, it's nice that it's a quick play spell, but you have to control a monster to use it, so you have to already go further into your resources, and then if you don't control the Eye of Selene, the card's just being sent to graveyard. So if it's against something like True Draco, then they're going to get their effect. So I don't like this card as much as I like this card here. But it's all right. It's all right. All right. So next card we have Watchful Rule of the Evil Eye. All right. Continuous spell card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. You can also banish one Evil Eye card from your hand to activate this effect. If you do, draw one card. Okay. You're banishing an Evil Eye card, which is nice because you could banish something like this that would be irrelevant or at times, or you could banish this if you've already used another copy of it. So not bad. Once per turn, when an Evil Eye monster is equipped with Evil Eye of Selene during attacks, during damage calculation, you can activate this effect. Banish that opponent's monster. All right. So you just instantly banish the opponent's monster. So this is essentially an Amazoness Onslaught. That's pretty good, and it's during damage calculation, so it wouldn't take the damage, but you get to get rid of the monster with ease. So that's nice. If this card in a spell or trap card zone is destroyed by battle, destroyed by an effect, sorry, you can target up to three of your banished Evil Eye cards. Return those cards to the graveyard. Okay, so this has recurability if it's destroyed. I like this effect, and I like this effect. This effect, I feel, revolves too much around this card in general, so it's all right, though. It's not bad. So we have Jealousy Disruption of the Evil Eye. Okay. Normal trap card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. If you control an Evil Eye monster, you can target one monster on the field, return that monster to the hand. Okay. If Evil Eye Selene is in your spell and trap card zone, you can target up to 2 cards with this card's effect. Okay. So it's going with the theme where you have to just have an Eye of Selene on board for your deck to essentially work, which I feel is a bit much. Like it's nice that it makes me think of Sky Strikers. It makes me think of Sky Strikers. If you have 3 or more spell cards in the grave, spell cards in the grave, you gain an additional effect. But in this case, if you have the Evil Eye of Selene, you gain an additional effect, an add-on. So it reminds you of Sky Strikers, but I feel like the fact that it revolves too much around the Eye of Selene means it's more susceptible to cards like Prohibition, like just cards that say you can't activate them. And with that new Destrudo spell card coming out, if you just say Eye of Selene, then they're going to be paying 4K just to activate the card. So it's interesting, but I feel like it's got some downsides to it. So yeah, it's not terrible. I feel like this deck is just revolving too much around it, but even still, you can use the effects without the Eye of Selene, which is still really good as well. So we've got Death Control of Evil Eye, Continuous Trap. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. When your opponent summons a monster in attack position, if you control an Evil Eye monster with higher attack than that monster, you can target that monster to activate this card. Take control of that monster. Okay. It's very situational. Has to be an attack, and your monster have to have an Evil Eye monster with more attack. What's this an additional effect? If you control Evil Eye of Selene in your spell and trap card zone, it is also treated as an Evil Eye monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. I feel like this is okay, but it's just not good enough, if you get what I mean. Like, it's got too many restrictions. First, it has to be summoned in attack mode, which I don't like it. I don't like it all that it has to be summoned in attack mode. And second, you have to have a higher attack monster. So if you don't have a higher attack monster, this card is irrelevant. So I don't like this card for that reason. Like, I feel like this card doesn't do enough in that area. Sentence of the Evil Eye. Counter Trap. Okay, it's a counter trap. I have hopes. When a spell or trap card is activated while you control an Evil Eye monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Okay. Everything's getting counter traps like this nowadays. Okay. If you control an Evil Eye Selene in your spell trap card zone, this card's activation and effect cannot be negated. No wiretap, no reboot, no anything like that. Okay, I give that. I rate this. It can only negate spell and trap cards, but still, I rate that. You can negate a Pot of Desires. You can negate the opponent's field spell. You can negate Pendulum Scales. Like, I rate that. I give that very props. Like, you can't negate monster effects, which is a little upsetting, but this is actually pretty good. This is the best trap out of them all, I think. This is the best trap out of them all. This is meh. This is decent. I'll give it that. It kind of like returning it to the hand isn't great still. But this is the best trap out of them all, being a counter trap that can simply just negate a spell trap card and can't be negated if you control Eye of Selene. I feel like that's really good. But that's all of the Cursed Eye support. Let's look at an Infinity Engine bit of support right now, which is Infinity Engine River Storm, I should say, which is a rank 5 Earth Machine effect monster, 2500 attack, 500 defense, 2 level 5 monsters. Okay. I don't like that it's level 5. You can only use the first and third effect of this card's name once per turn each. You can detach one AC's material from this card, either target one Earth Machine monster from your deck to your add one Machine Earth monster from your deck to your hand, or send one Earth Machine monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so it's a searcher. It's a searcher, which is nice. Okay. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can attach that monster to this card as an except. I like that. I like that a lot. Meaning that they can't gain effects that would trigger in the graveyard. Okay. If this card in your graveyard you control, if this card is in your graveyard, you contribute one Machine Link monster, there's this card in defense position. Okay. I don't like how you have to special in defense position. This deck might be able to rank up, so I can't really judge it from there. But from this, I don't like that. The first effect is nice. I don't like how you have to use 2 level 5s. I feel like it could be better if you could use other stuff. But with stuff like Galaxy Soldier and Cyber Dragons running around, it's not that hard. So there are ways to make this very easily. I just feel like it could be better in some ways. But whatever, that's fine. It's a decent card. I'll give it that. It might have a rank up strategy as well. So we'll have to see. And we have Witchcraft Smither. I'm gonna call it a Smith. And let's look at that artwork real quick because she got red hair. Okay, they're gonna censor her like hell. She's got a bra out and everything. Okay, so it's Witchcraft Scimitar, level 4 fire effect monster, 1800 attack, 600 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. During either player's main phase, you can tribute this card and discard 1 spell card from your hand. Okay. Press on 1 Witchcraft monster from your deck except Witchcraft Scimitar. Okay. I feel like this could be broken depending on the spell cards they get. It could be really broken. Okay. Like you're going -1 to get any card from your deck, but it doesn't seem bad. You can banish this card from your graveyard, send 1 Witchcraft card from your deck to the graveyard except Witchcraft Scimitar. Okay, so it looks like this deck might be revolving a lot around the graveyard, which could be good, could be bad. We won't know until we see more support, but it depends where it goes from there. It's not terrible, but I feel like it might not be the best. But I do like the artwork. It does look really nice. But let's look at some more cards as well. High Speed Kitera Drake, which is a level 8 machine synchro wind effect. 3000 attack, 2800 defense. 1 wind machine tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. You can only use these cards' names first and second effect each once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can activate 1 of these effects. Destroy all other cards on the field. Oh, what? Okay. Negate the effect of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. That's broken. That's broken right there. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, you can add 1 Speedroid monster from your deck to your hand. Terratop. This is good. Speedroid is getting good support. I rate this card. This is broken. This is actually really good. Okay. And we have one more thing to talk about, another Infinity Engine card, Infinity Engine Goliath. It's a Link 1 Earth Machine monster, 1000 attack, bottom right, and it is 1 Infinity Engine monster except a Link monster. You can only use 1 effect of this card, you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 Xyz monster you control, attach this card to it. Okay, that combos off with this. That's fine. Because this will instantly attach to this, which makes this be able to search more cards. I rate that. Okay, that's a lot better now. And while this card is attached as an Xyz material, whose original type is machine, gains the following effect. This card cannot be destroyed by effect. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I wish this didn't have to go into defense mode just to be able to gain this effect, but that's still really good. Like being able to just summon this, be able to use this, then go through multiple different hoops, and also depending on what else we get, it's interesting. I can't wait to see more of what we get from the Infinity Chases, especially the Infinity Engines and the Little Witches. But my thoughts on Cursed Eye from all these supports we're getting is I feel like the deck has potential. It definitely has potential. It's very similar to Sky Strikers. It can do a lot from what it seems. Like this trap card is decent. This is awful. I'm sorry, I don't like this trap card at all. This is nice. This spell is decent. This isn't needed. This is very good. The field spell is nice. This is nice, and this is nice. And my looks up Infinity, the Cursed Eyes, they're very decent. And my looks up Infinity Engines, they're very decent as well. And even the Witch archetype, I could see being very decent depending on where we go. And all of this is going to be very decent stuff from what I'm seeing. It could be good, it could be bad. We don't know where things are going to go from here, but I do like what they're doing with these cards. I like how they look. I like their aesthetic. I like their abilities, and I can't wait to actually see what they do. And honestly, guys, I might even do a video dueling with the Cursed Eyes very soon, just to see what I can do with them, just to see what I can do and mess people up with. But yeah, guys, yeah, that's the video, guys. Honestly, all of these cards are really interesting. Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Tell me if they have potential or not. Tell me if you enjoyed the video and all of that. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to press the like button to show you enjoyed it. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to press the notification button to be notified of any future videos and streams that I do normally at 8 p.m. UK time on Thursday afternoons. Don't forget to press the notification button to be notified. And yeah, guys, Cursed Eyes are interesting. Infernity, the Infernity Chasers set is really looking decent to me. Much better than the Prank Kids set. Hidden Summoners, and I can't wait to see what else we get. So, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Roll Bat 1, signing out. Later.